we do to trust them if we look at the polls this year, or should we just throw the polls out the window?
I don't think we need to throw them out the window. They're a good indicator, at least, of like places where you should definitely spend some more time and attention. But you've got a valid point. You're absolutely right. We should not rely on them to our detriment. We need, as Democrats, to kind of run through the tape. We need to keep going and make sure that we go all the way through Election Day, not get complacent, not get lazy, not assume that we've got anything taken in. What I do like, instead of the national poll, though, is to dig into the state-by-state polls and kind of looking at those blue wall states that we last go round. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, and Wisconsin. 3 out of 4 of those right now are polling highly for Vice President Biden. I would continue to look at those, look at Florida, look at Nevada, look at some other states that are still in play, and make sure that we continue to make the play there and bring the case to the people, to the voters.
And I think, Stephen, the question comes is believability. I think people they see the polls, you see it how you want to see it, and you're going to believe what you want to believe. So if the results of the election don't come out what the polls are, how do you convey that, I guess, as a sense of believability?
Right. I think people see polls and they're like, well, I didn't get a call. Nobody called to ask me. So how is this valid? Look, I mean, the only polls that you can really trust are called exit polls, and they start coming out on election night. But you can really learn a lot and manage your own expectations by following the ebb and flow of poll numbers. But the reason that much of this discussion centers around predictability is because we focus too much on national polling, and the way that we talk about it, I think, distorts some of those outcomes. Hillary Clinton was predicted to carry the vote by roughly 3%. And in the end, she did win the popular vote by 2%. But like my co-panelists mentioned, we need to be focused on state-by-state polling and races more than national trends.
All right, final question as we wrap things up, and I'll put it to both of you. Stephen, you can answer first. Christina, then jump in. Your best estimate as to when we might have a decisive answer to who will be the next president. Will it be election night? Will it be the day after? Will it be the week after? Stephen, what do you think?
I'm thinking the first week of December.
Okay. Christina, do you follow that?
I think we'll know some results either election night or the next morning, but I do think there will be some litigation that keeps going, and maybe we won't know the results of that until December.
All right. We'll see what happens. I appreciate both.